Welcome back to my channel, DebtFree CF. I'm going to complete my May budget, fill in the last couple of transactions, and review how the month went. And then in another video coming up, I'll also go over my June plan. So this month I had quite a few trips that I took over the weekends. I was out of town 3 different times. Some of the times I was responsible just for travel stuff, and then other times I was responsible for everything from transportation to food to where I was staying and taking everything with me. So a couple of transactions I have left are these handful ones for groceries. So I'm going to go ahead and add that to the groceries category. So I did come in under budget, but part of the reason for that is the food that was going to be consumed and taken along on the camping trip in the last couple of days was a separate budget. I had done that kind of in the fun miscellaneous category. And so here's a couple of transactions related to that, purchasing some food before I got there and then taking a couple of different things to cook. So I'm a little bit under budget in that category as well. And then in the pet category, I had calculated that I did make some reservations for dog sitting. One of the reservations changed for the month of May, and then one of the reservations is for July. I had to reserve it, and they tell me how much it's going to be, but then they don't actually charge you until the week before or the day before the dog sitting actually occurs. So it was a known amount, but it turns out I didn't actually have to pay it. So this value here of 120 and the normal 96 per month is what ended up being the amount I spent on pet sitting for almost a week, as well as just adding 96 to the sinking fund for vaccinations. Still a couple more upcoming Chewy orders for food and supplies, that kind of thing. So going down the list, I did come in a little bit under on how much I was going to make in the month. Part of that was I used a few sick days, so I think that the calculation with that, I don't get the pay differential for night shift, which is fine. It's not a big deal. But my numbers were a little bit off, so I'll have to look into that to correct it for June. Plus, there might have finally been the adjustment of contributions for retirement and what I elected or did not elect for medical insurance. Utilities were already known at the beginning of the month. Nothing changed with that. Gas I had already made the only payment I was going to need for the month before I got to my check-in. And then some of the other things are just kind of standard. So that means at the very bottom where I have an amount in variance, that's how much is going to end up going into savings. I did already send in the $1,000 for my Roth IRA, and I want to look at where I'm going to allocate some of this variance. So it all goes into savings, but some of that is going to go into the Korea fund. So if I want this number to be 1,200 total, and I've already got 832, then what I need to add is 368, and I did actually already move that to the account. And then I should do a running tally of this number minus the 368. And do I need anything else in either of the other categories? Nope, I don't think so. So basically the rest of this goes to kind of the generic car repair replacement fund if it's not otherwise accounted for. Or if I need something to be cash flowed that's somewhat unexpected or inconsistent, this gives me a larger pool than just my 6 to 8 months of emergency fund. So we'll put that in there, and that's pretty accurate. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them below, or if you have comments, I do read through those and get back to you. And if you like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and come back and check out the June plan. Thanks for watching.